I gave up on dating because I got so tired of the routine. It was always the same. At first the other person would be intrigued that I'm a scientist. Like how interesting, how quirky, that kind of reaction. Like dating a scientist would give them some kind of cred or something with their peers. So what kind of scientist are you? They'd always ask that on the first meetup. They'd save it for the face-to-face so they didn't waste any conversation fuel. And then it would happen. I'm a helminthologist. Oh, what's that? I study parasitic worms. Then it would be, oh how nice. Or worse it might be, oh how nice, for you. It's the for you. Things get a little cold after that, but sometimes there's still hope. The thing is they want to date a scientist but they don't want the scientist to talk about his work. And that goes double with parasitic worms. No one wants to hear about dracunculus. Not that I try to intentionally bring up dracunculus, but things happen in conversation. The real trouble happens when the person I'm meeting up with wants to go out for sushi. It's like an invitation for me to mention the Anisaki's worm. I can barely help myself. But I try to keep it in check. Still, I'm tired of feeling shame about my occupation, all because I try to date people who work in normal offices or in marketing or HR. I've even thought of trying to fake it, but I know that if I do that the other person will slowly realize that I know nothing about marketing or HR, but I do know way too much about filarial worms. Try to get an accountant to pretend to be a helminthologist and expect them to not mention something about balancing the books. I dare you. Try. I dream that someday I'll find a bar where maybe all the parasitologists hang out. Like maybe a nice medical parasitologist who can tell me all about their favorite ectoparasite. Maybe it's lice or maybe it's scabies. It's the not knowing that brings excitement. You have to have a dream, and that's mine.